drink and stuff.
What in the fuck?
Amy should check.
Drink.
Check again.
Kidding me.
Check.
Hold up.
Check.
Drink. Headshot. Drink.
You say get a drink?
All right.
What is that?
Check.
Check.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, you ready?
I'm already recording.
Okay, here we go.
What is
That's an intro.
Welcome, everybody, to the Labyrinth Lifers, Season 3, Episode 3. Welcome back, everybody. Nice to see you guys.
Well, you're gonna have to start writing this shit down to keep the episode straight because I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
This is a Games, Comics, and Culture production. We try and put them out there every Friday, semi-regularly on Fridays. Check us out on youtube.com/GCandC for the Comically Gaming on Tuesdays, and Sunday night streaming, right? 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Eastern Time, 9:30 to 10:30. So check all that stuff out. Thanks for coming back. We're playing my game here again, and want to kind of start out again with the. I feel like I'm making this for other people like me who are brand new at this, so I want to have a little bit of insight into the background. And I went and was watching last week's show, and a couple things came up to my mind. First of all, we talked about Eldritch Blast a lot, and I asked all over the internet about Eldritch Blast, and everybody said it goes in a straight line. But everybody who said that, like, once I made my arguments on why you should be able to bend your beam, everybody's like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Like, but still, I think we'll just go straight line for now.
Sounds good to me.
Just, yeah, it makes it easier. The other thing is, like, rules-wise, when I went back, because as I said in previous episodes, I want to be like super crazy about rules because I'm learning them, right? So I want to kind of diagnose them when issues come up and see if there's a real answer, a right way, or whatever. So I just want to bring out the point where Stallionette was sniping out the goblin on the bridge. I really should have rolled initiative there because even when you have surprise on them, they just lose their first turn. So
Right.
if the goblin's initiative was higher than yours, then he would have had an attack before your second shot.
Right.
So I just thought you guys were all role-playing it so well that I just went with it anyways. Like, I thought that little sneak attack that you guys had on the cave was pretty hardcore up to that point.
Dope.
Yeah, you guys were whooping ass on some goblins there. And so,
Corey, what is
that?
Oh my god.
What?
We're not playing Red.
Shut up!
That's awesome.
It's a fire truck.
Oh my God.
That's great. Definitely keep that in the show.
I'll do.
Wrong game.
Yeah, that's more Curse of Strahd.
So anyways, I think you guys know what I'm saying there. I think I might even break away from being super strict about rules if the situation's right like that. Like, you guys were doing such a good job being stealthy. You had super high stealth rolls and things like that, so I just thought it added to it. So, but just wanted to throw it out there. When I went and listened back to it, that was the one part that was kind of off for what I was intending to do. And then wanted to talk about weight a little bit, as Dirk was going back and forth about weight in his game and how it came up in his game. And I think in this season, so to speak, I'm not going to get super crazy about weight. And when things come up, we'll just kind of estimate. What I would say is I think that any of you guys shouldn't be able to carry more than 4 weapons, like full-size weapons, unless, like, if you're carrying like a 5th one that you find that's treasure someplace or something, like you're kind of looking for a place to get back and stash that or whatever, or sell something else. You know, it's a hindrance to you at that point. We'll see if I change that as it moves along. I just feel like that's, you could get real nitpicky about weight, and then when I tried to look up all the things that there are to weigh, it's like there aren't even real weights for them anyway. So
Right.
it's
That's
a pain in the ass. So I'd like to just kind of use the just whatever seems realistic rules and kind of roll with that. The other thing that I learned last week, so in all the games that I've played, I've been this melee dwarf smashing guy, and so learning about spellcasting is new to me when I'm doing this, and so I didn't quite understand how the like spell saving throws and all that worked, and I do now, and so I just wanted to ask for the spellcasters here, what's your spell save DC? I do need to know that.
And attack.
14.
These are attack too.
14
14.
for Horrence.
They're spell attacks too. Nick.
Spells.
But don't they roll for attack? Like the ones that have come up so far, it says specifically in them that you roll.
It depends.
Well, they have for missile spells. They have a. It's listed on the sheet. Let's see. I don't have a magic user sheet, but it's what they use. It's like a weapon. You know,
Right.
they roll it to hit with that.
Right. But it's not against the AC of the target. Like I assumed that's what it.
Spell save DC is what you use unless
No,
it's
not
called out.
save DC, Jeff. The spell attack.
Oh, spell attack.
Yeah,
That's for when you're using
a missile weapon, like
no,
a missile
no.
spell, right?
No, it's for like spiritual weapon that a cleric uses. So it's your hit. It's like a boost to hit. It's your mod to hit.
It's a mod. It's a mod. So like
It's
that
a
number
mod
should be
to
plus
hit
2.
for
so.
melee
So-
when you're
so
using
you
like
know
a
how you-
melee.
Yeah, it's a plus.
Yeah.
It's a mod. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to know that.
But when they're cast as an attack, they have an attack mod, which is your spell attack.
Which is spell
Right,
attack.
okay.
Yes.
Sure. I get that, but you guys keep track of that. Like
Yeah.
that's
So
Yes.
that's at your end.
like spiritual weapon, it on hit the target takes force damage 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier, which is your spell attack DC.
Okay.
So
I got
if it's called, it depends on what it's called out on the spell card.
Right. So I'm sure I'll learn all you guys' spells as you do them, because otherwise I don't know them the first time. I'll just have you explain them to me, things like that.
And we are
so-
huge nerds. That is
So who else? So does Milby use magic at all?
No.
Stallion Hat?
Not yet.
Rogar?
Not yet.
Everybody but me
is
is
it
going to be using
Chiron
that.
or Chiron? How do you pronounce it, Pete?
Chiron.
Chiron and not yet.
Chiron and not yet. Okay, so Horrence is the only one I care about right
Who
now.
the fuck is this not yet? No.
All right, so the other question I have for everybody, when you made your characters, did you roll how much money you have?
Yes.
No.
No, I don't think so.
You guys
Yeah,
suck.
so it hasn't come up yet, but it will, so we should do that. All right, so everybody's got their money all sorted out. The couple other things I wanted to talk about. So we already talked about Eldritch Blast kind of earlier. Anybody else plan on doing any research, plan on doing anything crazy with your characters in battle this time around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what do you got?
No.
Well,
Not till I don't get anything cool till second level.
Yeah. Same here.
all right, and then Pete, if you wouldn't mind kind of run me through what you look like again in battle. Like, are you melee? Are you what weapon do you have? That sort of thing.
Yeah, because I think we talked a little bit before. So, yeah, he's gonna be melee, quarterstaff.
Okay, gotcha. And what do you roll? What do you roll to hit with that, and what's the damage with that?
Well, the to hit is always a d20, but the.
But do you have a mod or something on it? Like usually, like with Thanon, it's a strength mod if it's melee, and a dex mod
Right.
if it's.
Right, so it's gonna be strength mod because it's a melee weapon.
Sure.
And then
Okay.
but with because I'm using a quarterstaff as a monk, you can use dexterity as
Okay.
the attack modifier, and I can use this attack with my open hand.
Okay. Sweet. So you plan on like having like a dagger or something in the open hand, or just a punch or whatever?
No, it has to be an open hand.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, awesome.
Swing and throw a punch.
Right. Okay. Sweet. And then I also just wanted to kick these off as starting off the new adventure. Maybe for part of this is for my sake, and part of it is maybe for people watching. But I want to do a little player highlight before each episode here. We're gonna start. I already talked to Rogar earlier today, and I just wanted to ask, like, some basic stuff about Rogar. Like, so you're Dragonborn. What's the class again?
He's a paladin.
Paladin. Okay, so explain to me, like, what's a paladin in D&D? Like I played paladins in video games. I got a little bit of basic knowledge, but what are your traits? What are you doing? Like, what's kind of the background of a basic paladin, right?
A paladin generally fights for good, where at 3rd level they swear an oath and have to adhere to the oath, but they're basically a direct warrior of their god, and they fight for their deity's beliefs.
Okay, gotcha. So it is are they getting power from the gods? Like, I know, like, all the magic users that are using gods as their powers or whatever, like, that's where they get their energy from or whatnot. Is that the same thing?
Once they swear their oath, that's where they get. That's where they start getting their magical abilities. I mean, starting out, they get lay on hands, which is basically like a real small heal.
Right.
Bon Jovi.
And then divine sense, which is another one that can be used to sense the presence of strong evil. It's like a noxious odor in your nose. Or powerful good is like heavenly music, so you can use that as an action to find and detect forces up to 60 feet away that are not behind. Yeah, not behind total cover. You know the type, if it's celestial, fiend, or undead, but not the identity, i.e., Strahd von Verovich.
Sure. What were the 3 types? Undead, celestial,
you know the type. So, example would be a celestial or fiend or undead. You know what types they are, but you don't know who they are.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
You can use that 3 times between the rests. And then, as a Dragonborn, I have my breath weapon, which is a lightning line of pain and suffering.
Right. Exactly. So, in Rogar in particular, seems to be like he's from a nobility, like he's kind of snooty about it, right? Like, without going fully into your background, because I want that to kind of come up in game.
He is,
but he lived a life of luxury. It seems like.
Well, luxury Dragonborn standard, yes.
Right.
I mean,
right.
Dragonborn.
He's used to having servants and retainers and not doing manual labor, because that's for peasants, especially after he finished being a squire with the paladin.
Right. So, I guess the one last question I have for you is just, in my mind, paladin versus cleric. Like, how are those classes different?
Clerics get more spells.
Okay.
But I can wear. Paladin wears heavy armor. So
closer to a knight.
It's like a tank a knight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Thank you,
I like
Rogar.
paladins.
All right. So, what are we? 45 minutes in. Let's start the game.
Let's do it.
How's everybody doing? Here we go. The official start to tonight's round. A little bit of history. The last week's game was basically the beginning of this. We're delivering the cart of goods for Gundren. For Gundren
Close,
Rockseeker.
not far.
Yep, going from Neverwinter, taking his goods down to basically mining supplies down to the town of Phandalin. On the way there, came across a couple of dead horses, and then continued on to Phandalin. And when they got there, Barthen's Provisions, I believe, Barthen let you guys know that Gundren and his buddy Sildar never arrived. And so went back, followed the trail that was found by the ambush spot of the dead horses, came across a goblin cave, a lot of kind of lazy, sleepy goblins happening, and then kind of proceeded to check the cave out without really alerting anybody yet, right? Killed 3 goblins so far, all totally stealth style. So we'll kind of take off from there. As I remember, Stallionette was still in the cave.
Yeah, I
Kinda
just
checking
climbed
things
up
out.
and saw those goblins in that left cave.
Right, and then while that was going on, everybody else, Milby went back to talk to everybody else, tell them what was going on. And while that happened, Chiron comes walking up the path. Turns out, after recovering from his illness, went to Phandalin, talked to Barthen, and then was told that you guys went back this way and was able to find you guys. So he's walked up in the clearing as well. So he doesn't know anything about what's going on. Milby's coming out talking to it, and Stallionette's in the cave. That's where we're at.
All right.
For sure.
So what are we doing?
Right. Milby, are you telling him?
Yeah,
No,
we're
we can
walking up right
film
now. I'm whispering or talking in hushed tones. She's scoping out the rest of the cave. It looks like it goes northwest a little bit. She's kind of venturing ahead. I think she's going to let us know once she's done.
Yeah. All right. So I guess do I have to like roll again to sneak by those wolves again?
I would say yes. Let's do a fresh stealth roll on that.
Wow. Okay, then. Can they see me from outside the cave?
The wolves or the crew?
Party.
Barely. So you are right where it kind of
25
goes
feet.
into darkness for people who don't have dark vision, right where your character is there. So they can see like a shadow of you, but if you were trying to do any kind of intricate signaling, they would not be able to see it.
Okay. Then, are you guys just waiting out there for me, or are you gonna try and come in? Should I guess I'll.
You can probably, I would imagine, if you see, because I'm the closest to you, right?
Yeah.
If you can see me, you might want to. I'm watching you after I told him that, so I don't know if you want to mimic
All right.
sort of ideas.
Who else has dark vision?
I have dark vision.
Okay, so just to throw it out there, and the one thing that I forgot, Chiron, as you walked up, Horrence is holding a dead goblin also. So everybody's kind of standing around outside the cave, and Horrence is holding up a dead goblin in front of him. So, but the two of you could see Stallionette a lot better.
All right. So I just kind of, I give him like the 3 symbol and point up toward those goblins, and then like give him like the hush symbol and then wave them up to me.
Okay.
But you know those wolves are there.
Yeah,
So.
and I tell that. I say there's a cave to the right, an offshoot that's got 3 wolves sleeping in there. So if you can be as subtle as possible when trying to get past here, otherwise we're going to be fighting some wolves, which I don't totally mind. But if they start barking, then that'll call reinforcements, and
For sure.
let's just do what we can to sneak by.
So
And
if you
beat
guys
up-
as a group are walking up to Stallionette, the 4 of you should roll stealth checks.
Remember, the water's loud.
The water is loud, yeah. Basically, in my mind, you got to beat at this point. You're trying to beat a 15 because they are wolves, right? They have certain senses.
Is there no way to walk along the edge there?
I beat it 15.
Not in the water?
The far edge, away from
See
the
the-
wolves.
No, but you see like
Yes,
see that little section
There's-
of land?
it's a path on the right
Okay.
that's running alongside the river. Definitely.
Okay, I'm trying to avoid walking in any water.
Yeah, you guys can all walk up the right side there
I
and
rolled
not
a 15.
have wet feet. 15.
Just
Yeah.
swim.
I rolled a 16.
21.
All right, so everybody moves up there to where Stallionette is. As Chiron walks by there, the wolves do notice, and they start barking at you guys. They are, just for Chiron, because you weren't here last time, they're on chains that have a stake in them to the floor.
Okay.
And so they are secured at the moment. They can't move or anything, but they bark as you guys walk by.
They're throwing that goblin body.
All right.
what should we
throw him
do?
Goblin body.
All right, so roll a animal handling while you do that.
I don't have any animal handling. That's not good.
But you have a basic score.
You have a base.
Oh, I know. It's probably, I think, -1.
So do your check plus -1.
6.
Okay, so they are like nibbling on them, but they're still barking and snarling at you guys. But so the group walks up past the entranceway to them. So you're all sitting where Stalionette is on the map right now. You could talk to each other. It is, again, the river, as you go further in, this
Fairly
passageway
loud.
goes up and to the right, and the pitch going up kind of increases the further you go in there. So it is pretty loud. It's almost like rapidy where it is. It's also super shallow. It's so shallow that you guys don't have to like roll to cross the river. You could walk in it or whatnot. But that's the situation there.
I say we move up and hit that bridge because those goblins are going to come out. If they come out to check on the wolves, if they hear them,
We'll have the high ground.
we'll have the high ground. We could probably sneak up that passageway that's just...
That sounds good. Should I skip
Okay,
ahead, or
well.
are we just going as one?
So right now we're just going as one. I'll just open up parts of the map. We're not really moving icons at this point. So going up into the right past it, let me open up a little bit more for you guys then. On this. So here's a question for you also. Those of you that don't have dark vision, walking up to where that bridge is total darkness. Are you going to light a torch? What are you doing? Are you holding hands? How's that look like to you guys?
Kumbaya. I say
I'm gonna use my staff like a cane.
we could do that, or we could tie a rope between our waists and have the lead person have dark vision, next person doesn't, and tie a rope between those two, and then the next person has dark vision, someone that doesn't behind them, tie a rope, and then...
I've got a candle also. That's not going to produce as much light that I can
You
hold.
take no candle.
Who doesn't have dark vision?
I don't.
I feel like if you hold that handle,
not.
we can at least all see each other, and I can kind of describe.
I mean, I can cast light if you want to like alert everybody that we're coming. Just saying.
So candle then?
Let's try the candle, see how much light it throws.
Go with the candle. Yeah, I want to see how much it's producing in here.
Okay, so I opened up a little bit more of the map there past the bridge. Do you guys, let's say you're underneath the bridge now. Like I say, the bridge is, the further you go in this, not only is the pathway going up, but the ceilings are getting bigger as well. The bridge is 20 feet up, and it's not like a sheer cliff on the sides. It's kind of rounded. You could climb up to the bridge if you wanted to. So that's what are we doing there? Are we advancing further down the path, or you guys want to
Kill
scope stuff
something?
out?
I'll
Like
start climbing.
start climbing?
You want to go up the bridge? Okay.
And you have dark vision?
Mhm.
Okay, so do the what's the check?
Athletics or acrobatics? Which one?
Yeah, athletics.
Everybody?
Well, everybody is climbing up.
I'll follow.
So 18.
18?
Yep.
Okay, so you easily do it, and you have dark vision, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so let me open up.
19. I got dark vision too.
I mean, do we all need to be up there? Are we going on the bridge? Or are we going I mean, there's multiple paths.
Well, let me
See
open
what's
up.
up here.
Yeah, let me open up what they see.
We can go on the bridge. We can keep following the river. We could eat some dog.
Good dog stew.
Okay. don't see.
All right, so that's what you can see now.
I don't see anything to the right. I feel like I'd see farther than that to the right.
Well, it kind of curves. I don't want to unlock too much more, but that passageway that you're looking at to the right, it curves left and out of view.
Okay.
It is. I will tell you, it's much louder that way. The sound of water is much louder.
Let's go that way.
All right. So I just
probably
I kind of just like talk down to them, and if they're right under us, like I'm not yelling, but I'm like, okay, looks like this path to the left leads back to that room with the goblins. Can't really see what's further down the river.
I think we should go and phone and go down that left tunnel and see if we can catch these goblins by surprise. We don't want enemies at our back.
Yeah, well, I think I agree with you. I think, well,
I'm sorry,
that's if they find
goblins
us.
across the bridge?
The goblins.
Yeah, you guys.
Across the bridge?
Yes, it's 3.
Okay, I start walking that way.
All right. Anybody following, or is he going on his own?
He's going towards the goblins?
To the left there, right?
Across the bridge, right?
Yep.
I guess he's going that way. Should 2 of us maybe split off and go see this?
I don't think we should split.
We've got to stop the goblins.
I mean,
I'm keeping walking, so.
Where are you? I don't see which way you're walking.
No, I'm not moving any characters yet. They're going
he's going towards the goblins.
west across the bridge toward the goblins that Stallionette saw
Okay.
down that path there. Are you guys going, or are you just watching?
I said maybe he's going to take him out all by himself. Let's just see what happens.
I'm not fun.
All right, anybody going with him?
I'll go with him.
I will not.
Corey?
I mean, I'm going to follow them at about 30 feet back.
Okay, so,
Come on,
Yeah,
goblins.
I'm hanging around Stallionette.
so the 3 of you guys walking down the
And Dirk.
4, everybody except for Horrence is walking on that pathway.
Horrence.
I mean, it
Can't
makes
see
no
it?
sense. Why are we
So-
going to start shit with people we don't need to start shit with?
Everybody how are you approaching this here?
They're
Are you
goblins. They
I'm
have
still
no
trying to talk
value.
to Horrence. I say, Horrence, it's better if we just go as one, even if we don't agree with it.
Yeah, but I'm going to go this
I mean,
way.
if you get caught by yourself here, you're by yourself.
Yeah.
We have at least number on our side here. Why don't you just come with us? Come on, I'll pay you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, are we just running in to kill the goblins, or are we being stealthy about how
Let's
we
be
enter this?
stealthy.
What's the plan here?
I'll be stealthy.
I'm walking in that direction. I'm not,
I can't control
run.
Chiron because he's already going, but I'm trying to motion to him.
All right.
I say we
So-
do plan Leroy Jenkins.
I kind of I'm like, hey,
You want
dude.
to do Leroy Jenkins?
I say Leroy Jenkins this bitch. If we're going to do it, let's just do it. Let's let him
All right.
here.
So nobody's got surprise in this battle. You guys walk into first Chiron walks in there alone, and let me light this all up here. Hold on one second.
I look at Milby. I'm like, what the hell are they doing, man?
Well, as soon as if he's doing that, I'm gonna circle around in the back, the lower arm, the
Okay.
lower cave. So I start heading that way, and I'm telling Stallionette,
There's only one entrance. Either
if we take them from both sides,
No,
we have a better
how it works.
chance.
All right.
No, same entrance.
I know, but if they see, what I'm saying is, if they see us, if they see people or Chiron coming from that side, they'll start going towards that direction. Maybe leave their back to us or something.
Yeah, that works.
I want to set up where I'm not going to reveal myself yet, just sitting in that lower cave and waiting.
I'll
Cave.
all right. I'll sneak up with Milby.
So
We
Milby
can
and
set up
Stallionette
with our Milby, with
are going
our
here.
missile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom one.
Okay, so I need to do a couple different things here. And where's Horns? Horns with the group to the north or to the east?
Neither.
Where you're going? You're out of here.
Like, our plan of attack makes no sense. I'm just gonna hang back and just,
At the bridge.
No, just like right where, right at the river and the cave mouth.
Oh, to here.
No. Sorry.
Go ahead. Put yourself where you want to be.
Right there.
Okay, you're with them. Okay.
Yeah. Like,
He's not walking with us. He's just hanging back.
All right.
doesn't make any sense.
I want to set up where I can see what's going on, but I have my bow notched.
Yeah, me too. Well, actually, I'm gonna not be with.
You guys are taking way too long to decide this because he walked in there a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I got a 19 on initiative whenever you're ready.
All right. So
Let's just go in. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. If he's already doing it.
where
There's
you
no
guys
plan
are
of
is where I'm putting it. Okay. So the large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot high escarpment. A steep natural staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge on the western side there. The air is hazy with the smoke of cooking fire and pungent from the smells of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins.
Gross.
There's 6 goblins in here. So 5 of them are down right where Chiron kind of walked into, and then there's one up on the ledge there. And the one up on the ledge is like, intruder! Like right away, he's on top of it. Everybody else was kind of sitting around, minding their own business. But the guy up on the ledge right away noticed Chiron, yelled at him. Stalionette, what are you doing? Put your back. It's too late. Put him down. I already got some stuff going on here.
No, I feel better where I'm at right now because if all of them started, we have a better shot if they follow up from the back.
All right.
I don't know.
And then you also see up by the goblin that's up on the upper part, there is a human. I believe he's a human. Hold on one second.
I thought that was Grundrin. That was.
Yeah, he's a human, and he's been beaten badly. Like, he looks at you when the troll screams. He definitely gets up and looks over.
Troll.
But he's in rough, not troll, sorry, goblin. But, yeah, he's in rough shape. All right, so, and then with Stalionette and Milby the Dart, there's that escarpment that's in the cave that you guys are in right now.
I could climb it last time.
However, when there's 2 of you on it, it is booby-trapped for weight, and the whole thing gives way underneath you. So, you guys need to roll. Hold on. Find it.
Acrobatics.
Christ. Even with... I'm tiny. I mean, I don't know if that...
That's what she said.
All right, everybody make a dex check.
All right.
Everyone that's on the trap, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the 2 of them.
Okay. Don't say
Stalionette and
everybody.
Milby.
I'm on the other side of the river. I'm good.
Right.
I rolled a 9.
10.
I'm on the east side.
All
I'm
right.
on the west side.
So then you guys both take 2d6 bludgeoning,
Holy crap.
and
Are you going to
Corey-
roll it?
yeah, and Corey, you take half that.
Reroll it.
2d6.
It's like the Bad News Bears adventuring.
6, so 3.
So 3 damage. And you're prone. So you got to use half your movement speed to get up. Dirk, what do you got? How much damage do you take?
6. All right, am I
Okay.
rolling the damage?
Yeah, 2d6.
Okay.
This could crush
2.
Milby's life.
All right,
2.
good.
You lucky
That's good. That
bitch.
could have been, if that was a 12, that probably would have been pretty disastrous to you guys. So obviously that makes a lot of noise. The 5 goblins that are straight over also look over and see you guys there. And then everybody roll initiative.
I already rolled my 19.
Ah.
I already rolled
Right.
my 19.
Hold on.
When I was already walking in the room.
All right.
16.
So this is how I want to do this going forward. I like the way that Critical Role does it. Instead of everybody just shouting it out and I write everybody in the wrong order every time. Who got over 15?
I did.
What did you get?
Roll 16.
And 19 for
Yep.
Chiron. All right, hold on. Chiron, Rogar, and the goblins. The goblins also got 19.
That's a what?
Yeah. All right, who got 10 to 15?
I did.
All right. And then 5 to 10?
5.
6.
5 and 6. Okay, so 3 Dirk. All right, so Chiron, you're up.
All right. I swing my staff and punch at the one closest to me.
With the one right next to you there?
Yep.
All right.
That's right. I mean, just to my left. I mean, what the square that's right there.
Yeah, he's got the orange dot, right?
You know,
I'll
orange.
call him by that color, right?
So 15,
So their AC is 15. Yep.
and then a 19.
All right. And then what's the damage on them?
Did I both hit or just one?
With the 2 different hits, they both hit. The AC of these guys is 15. Yep.
Okay. So for the staff, there's a 5 plus 2, so 7.
7, okay.
And then
That's a heavy hit to him.
a 1 plus, and no modifier, so 1 for my open hand. So
Sweet.
Okay, so that double hit, he is fucked up. But he is still standing at this moment. But clearly, like, I mean, the staff, like, you broke something in his back or something. Like, he does not look good. Do you want to move, or do you have other actions, or?
yeah, I could step back a bit, and then I can grab the horn. So
Oh,
I think I can do. Hold on. You steal my rogue? No, you don't. I don't have a disengage, so
Okay. All right.
I don't
So,
want to get the other purple opportunity or anything.
yeah, right. Okay. Jeff, you're up.
Word. I pull out my javelin because I have 5 javelins,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw it at the orange-looking guy.
All right.
I almost said
Which
Stalin.
ones? Was that you in the front there, Joe?
Yeah, I'm right here. Right there.
Are you gonna hit Stalin with that?
No, because I got line of sight.
Stalin, you said?
Alright.
No.
Chiron.
Looks like it's going right through him.
It's up to the DM if I'm going to hit him or not.
I think that could. I think the way that I would play that, a projectile, that's like shooting an arrow. I think he's
A
got
javelin.
right, but I think it's the same thing. I think he's in the way, right? Chiron's. What are you, a human? What's Chiron?
Sorry, tiefling.
Tiefling, yeah. So he's. I think he's too much in the way.
Well, then I'm
No,
not going to
do
do
it.
shit.
Say he's got to roll over a 16, otherwise he hits his homeboy.
Well, I can move up though. Can I squeeze in here?
Yes, you can.
All right. Now I'm going to throw it
Okay, at the orange guy again.
at the orange guy.
Okay, all right, go for it.
14 plus 5 is a 19.
All right,
And
that
that's
hits.
1d6 plus 3. 6 damage.
All right, he's that thing hits him square in the chest. Like
Yeah,
he falls over. That guy's dead. All right, let's see here. Okay, so now it's the goblin's turn. So the goblin up at the top, he goes first. He kind of walks up to the edge here and basically is just screaming at the other goblins. Get him! Like he's not attacking himself. He's just yelling down at them. Next would be the blue guy. So the blue guy is an archer. He's going to shoot Chiron. see. Where's my freaking die? Okay. Got a 9. They get a. Where's my goblins? +4. Chiron's AC is 15, so yeah, that's a miss with his shot there. Next would be green. He's gonna shoot. Well, he's gonna move first. He's also gonna shoot at Chiron. So he hits the purple guy. I got a natural 1 on that there. So I'm gonna go for hitting the purple guy. Let's see. That damage is
That's awesome.
1d6 plus 2.
Nice.
Got a 4, so that's a 6 on the purple guy. All right, and then purple guy's up. He looks over at him like, "What the fuck?" And then he takes a swing at Rogar. What's your AC there, Rogar?
18.
10? No, 18. Wow.
Yeah, he's a tank.
Got a 4, so he misses.
Yeah, he does.
That's purple. And then yellow is last. He's going to move on top of the dead guy. Try and hit Chiron. He got 11 plus 4, so that's a hit for him. And it's, what is it? 1d6 plus 2. 5. So that's a 7 damage to Chiron there. All right. That's it. That's goblins. Josh is up.
All right. I yell at my fallen comrades. Nice job, dipshits. Good job flanking them.
I give him the middle
good
finger.
time rushing in. Also,
Yeah.
worked all the way around.
And I dash around the other way that's not booby trapped.
Okay.
And let's see.
I'll let you just put Hornswear. I'll trust that you count it off.
All right, there we go.
All right. You got any hocus pocus or anything you can do from there? Or? You dashed.
Yeah, I dashed.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. So, Stallionette's up. So remember, you got to use half your movement speed to get unprone.
Okay. So, the cliff was booby trapped. Beyond the cliff, up, like...
You could walk up there now. It was basically a big stack of rubble that collapsed when you guys were on it. So
right.
you can walk across it now.
But I got to use 15 just to get up?
Correct. If your speed's 30, you got to use 15 to get up.
All right. Then I'm going to go up here and just kind of tuck in this little alcove.
All right. You don't
Yeah.
have a range shot that doesn't have somebody in the way, right? All right.
Nope.
Milby.
I don't think there's anything I can do, really.
Dust yourself off.
Yeah, my pride's hurt, but I'm also pissed that we rushed in, so all I can do is, let me see.
Wait, how did Josh's character get so far?
He
You
dashed.
dashed.
What's dash do?
It's like another. It uses, instead of attacking, you move again.
I don't have a clear shot, right, of the purple guy?
No, they're definitely not a clear shot. No.
If you roll a 20, I'd say you hit.
Should try that. All right. I'm gonna dash and post up, I guess.
Okay. So remember that your first movement's half, and then put yourself wherever you want to go.
All right. I'm gonna try to tuck behind this little cropping there, but I'm feeling pretty defeated. So
All right. So human guy, it's his turn, and he sees that, he sees this fight going on, and like looks up, and he's just like, adventures? But he's totally tied up, he's bound, he's in bad shape there. And then it's Chiron's turn again.
We'll go after purple. Oh, nicely. Took a hit earlier.
Okay. All right, so you're same way, same type of attack?
Yep. So 14.
That is a miss.
So 17.
That's a hit, yeah. So 15 or higher. So damage on that one guy. That's the palm.
That's 3.
3 to purple. You hit him like in the temple, and he's down. That dude is dead.
Nice.
All right. So you can move too, because nobody's got an attack on you if you want.
Well, I want to give yellow a chance.
Oh, that's right. He's standing on top. I'm sorry, I forgot that.
Oh.
Yep, you're right. Okay. All right, Jeff. Rogar.
Well, I'm gonna draw my sword because I had my javelins out.
Sure.
And then I'm going to move over to this archer.
So yellow's still alive though, right?
Is he?
Yep. Yeah, because he's standing on top of the dead guy.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh. Well, is he going to get an attack of opportunity if I move past him?
No.
No.
All right, I'm going to move up behind this blue guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to crush him with my sword, my long sword. 15.
Hit.
And then it is 1d8 plus 3. Six, 9. Wait, nope.
I don't think you can roll a 69.
Nope. I was looking at the wrong dice. That's better. 5.
5 to the blue guy?
Yes, to the
With
blue
your
guy.
sword?
Yes.
You get him like right through the head. He's dead.
Nice.
Sleeve him in 2. You've
All
split
right.
Robin's arrow in twain.
So it's the goblin's turn, and starting with the red guy. So the red guy goes back, grabs the human, hangs him over the edge of the thing, and says, "Truce, or the human dies."
Edge of what thing?
There's like a 10-foot cliff
That thing. Okay.
in the middle of the room. Yep. So he's hanging him over the cliff now, and he just yelled, "Truce, or the human dies."
I don't think the fall will kill him, sir.
Don't worry, I'll kill him.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'm not very much scared of you.
What about this good man, though? Can I appeal to your senses? This guy is toast if anybody swings another sword.
Who is this guy to us?
So the guy, at the meantime, like he's looking at you guys, and he's like, "Adventures, are you the ones that Gundren sent?" And meanwhile, the goblin's like, "Shut up!" and like smacks him and stuff.
That's us.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Where's the human on this?
I'll put them both together. Hold on. He's hanging over the edge right in front of the goblin there now. So, my name is Yimik, and I run this clan of goblins. The spiders saw to it to bring down a bugbear to boss us around. He's nothing but a nuisance around here, and we'd be much more profitable if everyone was under my control anyways. I tell you, he's right around the corner. If you guys can bring me his head, I'll give you this human with no more harm done to him. What say you? Everyone's just staring at me.
Took the human?
What's that?
I said, what if we just killed you and took the human?
The human will die before you kill me.
He's got a point.
Not if Chiron catches him.
In the meantime, this yellow guy did move. He moves back to the other alive goblin down there.
I say we try.
You have any
Guys,
gold
we should hear him
involved in
out.
there?
Yes, listen to this lady. She knows what she's talking about. Bring me the bugbear's head.
Let's take the bugbear.
Can we get some gold along with that, or?
If this guy's friends with Gungren, I'm not worried about gold.
I tell you what, Clark has plenty of gold in his chambers. You'll see it. Bring me his head.
Well, that's a tempting offer. I mean, what are we... I don't know. I'll leave it to you guys.
The human looks at you and says, "Are you crazy? He's a goblin. What are you doing?"
That's what I'm thinking.
Again, shut up! Smacks him.
I mean,
I don't trust
You
the
can trust
goblin.
Emix.
I don't
All
trust
I
the
want to
goblin.
do is to have my clan and be left alone. I'll even leave the area. Don't have to worry about ambushes anymore. Just bring me the bugbear's head, and you get the human unharmed.
If you were so great, why are you letting a bugbear rule your life? You had more goblins than him. You could have taken him out. Granted,
I can't defy the black spider.
Who's the black spider?
The black spider is none of your concern.
It is my concern.
I can tell you. The only concern here is the bugbear.
No,
Can I just attack? I know it's not my turn, but
well, if you had a hold person or something, or
I mean, so there's no way I could, like, come around the corner and try and shoot this goblin in the head with the arrow, huh?
There's no surprise involved. You know what I mean? It would be a normal attack or whatever. We can start battle again if you guys don't want to negotiate with them anymore. Or even if somebody's just going to start attacking them, that's fine. We could do that.
I'm not saying I wanted to do that. But...
What does Horns want to do?
I don't think the goblins deserve to live, quite honestly.
I'm hurting.
What is this? Are you going to get Clark or not?
oh, we'll
I'm
probably
fed up
kill
with
the
this. This is too
bugbear,
much time.
But we'll kill you
Let him go.
first.
Okay.
No, put the human down, and then we'll talk about it.
Enough talk. He throws the human down over the edge of the cliff. So let me roll the damage on that.
All 10 feet.
All right. So he hit him while he sent him down, and that dude's unconscious right now. He's going to be making death saving throws, and we're back. We're back into battle.
All right, game on.
Okay.
Yimik yells,
Is there
"You'll pay for defying me!"
is there a way for me to get to the human from here? Like, how would I get to him
So
from
he's
here?
on the ground right where he is. If you can walk up to him and try and say, do whatever it is, the medicine check to
Yeah,
stabilize him.
let's do that.
So, but right
Whose
now,
turn?
Josh is up.
Okay.
Lawrence.
I'm gonna move. Let's see, it's fine. 30. Right here. No, that doesn't make sense. Fucking y'all right in the way in the middle of the damn room. It's like I don't want to walk all the way in because I'll just get fucking whooped. But I can't.
You can go and go
Tuck
to the
up in
back there.
corner.
No, but if
I'll protect you.
No, straight line. Yeah,
I will find you.
no, right here. I
There you
guess.
go.
All right. I guess I'm gonna attack that yellow,
Okay.
light off-white thing.
Yellow.
Yellow. I'm gonna cast. Sacred Flame.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right,
On
so
the red
explain
dude?
Sacred Flame one time for my sake. If you could read it or whatever, I'd appreciate
Sacred
it.
Flame.
Yellow or red?
Yellow.
Red. A flame-like
Yeah, yellow.
radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover or the saving throw. For the saving throw.
Okay, what was the save?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Dexterity saving throw.
X.
So,
Goblins.
get some cleric saving cards, because it's right there.
Is it too expensive?
No, they're not. It's $15.
I got 4 sets.
Oh, it's 15.
If you buy the cleric deck, you don't have to buy as many other decks because clerics have the most of the spell pool.
So it's +2. And what am I trying to get past?
14.
Dexterity.
So he got a 16.
Oh, fuck him.
So what happens on the save?
Half the damage, probably.
No.
No half damage.
Just
No damage. He dodged. He evaded.
Which is
Evaded.
sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while.
Stallionet.
All right. So if I move here, can I stick out around that corner and shoot an arrow at the red guy?
You got
Yeah,
line of
'cause
sight on him.
He's up 10 feet from the human.
Yeah.
So human's down with you guys. So yes, I think you could shoot him.
All right. I'm gonna shoot him.
Do it.
Do it.
Eunuch don't care.
This-
Take you out.
So 18.
That's a hit.
10.
10.
10.
No. Yeah, 10.
All right. So you hit him right in the stomach, and he's definitely not looking good. He is still standing though.
All right.
He, that did some damage in his guts though.
And then I move back to where I was.
All right. So Milby's up.
Okay. If I'm able to get this guy, I don't know if I can bring him out of the area of action so he doesn't get hit anymore. Or is that possible?
Well, he's 10 feet below. I mean,
Like to go get him and drag him back.
Let's see.
Like I think you could do that with just use your speed, and I'll pull him over to wherever you end up. Like walk up to him, grab him, walk back. I think you'd have to be standing where who is Chiron
Okay.
is. So that'd be 5 times. That'd be 20 to get there. And then what's your speed? 30 or something?
25. But if I
Yeah.
can move from here, can I move into attack here?
yeah.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack?
On who?
Yo.
No,
If
you
I'm-
got to have
If
one of your
it's the
guys has
red
to be
guy.
standing next to him. Red. So I guess we'll count the human in your party at this point. So I guess that would be a sneak attack. Now he is 10 feet up, so you couldn't do a melee attack on him.
They could shoot him.
Yeah, I'm a bow.
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
17,
It's a hit.
and then 1d6 plus 3. 4 points.
Eunuch is dead.
Yeah.
You hit him in the torso there, and he fell over.
Nice.
Sweet.
Hopefully, he didn't fall on top of a human.
That's my primary concern right now. If I can
The
get
other
to
two
him.
goblins are looking at each other now like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's right. Oh shit.
And then I have to make a death saving throw here for the human. He passed.
Yay! Such a success. All right.
And then it's Chiron's turn.
All right, so yeah, I was gonna run over to that guy and
Stabilize him.
see how he's doing.
You can stabilize him, right?
Yeah, so
Gotcha,
do a medicine check. Find this. A DC 10 medicine check.
Eight.
8, so yeah, fail on that.
Yeah.
Good try though. It's the thought that counts. Are you gonna move at all or
No, because I'm gonna stay right there and try and.
get him? Okay, all right. Then it's Rogar's turn.
All right. I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna take a whack at blue guy there, or green guy.
Okay. Okay.
17.
What's your weapon again?
A long sword.
Okay, that's a hit.
17. 6.
So you hack like right here, and that dude's dead. Dude.
Yeah.
He falls over.
Green's dead?
Green's dead.
Green's
Oh,
dead.
It's
yellow.
dead.
Yellow is fucked.
He is. He's probably pissing himself. Did he piss himself? Roll for
He's-
that shit.
No, he's the yellow dude is like a snarling like animal at this point. That dude is definitely he's not scared. He's like in rage mode.
Ah,
All right.
So it's his turn. So he got shot at by Horns,
Come at me, bro.
and he's coming at Horns.
Oh, shit. See? This is why I won't want to come in here.
Wow, natural 20.
Oh.
Dead.
yeah.
I forget what the rule was again. Damage.
Yeah.
I thought you had your... What was that?
That's the wrong game.
Critical hits, roll damage twice, then add mods. So it's going to be +2. How much health you got left?
I mean, I'm full health, but it's only 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
like this
So I just rolled a 2,
Okay.
a 5, so
That's
that's a 7. It's
7.
9.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
done.
Oh,
Yep,
See?
you're-
I hate
you're
you.
unconscious.
I hate you guys. Fuck you. And then I
All right.
that.
So that was 2, and their speed is 30. So he's going to let the opportunity of attack and scoop past Horrence.
There's no opportunity.
Oh,
to attack.
yeah, because Horrence, there isn't an opportunity to attack, right. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
But
So he's
Corey
there.
can shoot him.
Yep. And it's, okay, so Josh, it's your turn, so make a death saving throw.
See,
So it's a D20, you need a 10 or better.
It's a D20. I thought it was.
No, for everybody, it's 10 or better with the D20.
Oh, we're not doing
But
the.
Didn't he have to move through an adjacent space to me? Why wouldn't I get an attack of opportunity?
I didn't do that to Rogar going past one of them as
Yeah.
well. I got to look that up. I think right now it's going to be disengage. That dude has an opportunity of attack, but if you're walking by somebody, not necessarily for tonight. Maybe I'll get
Okay.
back next week. I'll research that. What'd you roll there, Josh?
Roll a 10.
Okay, so that's a pass. All right. So 2 more of those and you're stabilized, even if nobody saves you. And then it's Corey's turn. Standing up.
all right.
And that,
So I'm gonna just try and shoot that guy.
shoot that guy.
Do it.
Kill him. him out.
21.
Hit, clearly.
And 6.
6. Okay. So you hit him in the shoulder. He looked at you and like snarled like when that happened. And then Milby's up. Oh, are
Okay,
you
am
gonna
I
move?
able?
Hold on, is Corey
Yeah.
gonna move or anything?
Yeah, I get to move.
So where are you moving?
Get right up
I'm
on him
moving
so
like-
you can't.
I'm moving
disengage.
like-
Move in front of him. Shoot.
I'm not moving in front of his ass. I'm here. I'm in the
Right.
room with everybody, ducks behind that wall.
All right, now Milby's up.
Wait.
All right, I'm trying to tend to Josh or Horrence.
Lawrence first. Okay. All right. So yeah, do the medicine check.
Okay. I got a
Is it-
5.
You're terrible at that medicine.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So,
caught blood in his face.
Other death
Trying to
saving
save you,
throw-
damn it.
Death saving throw
It's
for
a
the
volley.
human here. Fail. And then it's Chiron's turn.
That's
So I'm gonna
saving
try
from
again for
the
the-
human died?
No, I
No.
think you got 2 fails though.
Yeah,
huh?
you gotta-
Pass the die. You passed the death saving throw, right? Now,
So you have to do it 3 passes or 3 fails. You
Okay.
have to get 3 passes, and then you get 1 hit point.
Right.
So each turn you try it, and if once you accumulate 3, then you're stabilized. You get a hit point and you're
Okay.
alive. If
What's
you
he
have
at
three-
right now?
You die.
If you have 3 fails, you die.
What's
And right now he has 1. The human has 1 pass and 1 fail,
okay.
Okay.
and Josh just has 1 pass.
so I'm trying to stabilize him again.
Okay.
You're just trying to stabilize the human, or
Didn't do it.
I see the
What
face.
was the number?
9.
9. Oh, that sucks. Okay. All right. Jeff, Rogar.
I'm gonna move up towards Horrence here, and I'm gonna
Try and save him.
use I'm not gonna try and save him. I'm gonna use lay on hands to
Okay.
heal him.
He's gonna save him.
All right. How
So,
much?
2. I
HP
can
does-
give him 2.
Our salty friend.
Use one on him and one on the other guy.
so if you use a healing spell, it automatically saves somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah, and gives them
Okay.
that much hit points.
I'll give him
That's not
1
something.
to stabilize him, and I'll move over to the human and do it the next turn, I guess, because that's an action.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can walk over to him. You could end your turn on the dead orange guy, and do it next turn.
All right.
All right, and then it's the goblin's turn, and he jets. So he gone.
How far?
Oh,
Out
the
of there.
yellow one.
Yeah.
Chased his ass.
Are you? If you want to take off in a sprint, we can play that out if you want. But the rest of your crew's in bad shape back there, and that room's empty.
That's all right.
All right, and I cast lay on hands on the human to stabilize him.
All right. Cool. So, the human stabilized now. He's got 1 hit point, and he's got some stuff to say. 1 second here. Find him.
Who fucking cares? I almost died because of you. Dumbass.
While he's talking, I'm gonna go grab my arrow out of that guy's stomach.
All right.
I'm gonna try and retrieve
So-
my javelin.
I start looting.
Let him talk, and then you guys can all do your looting and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? Let the human talk. You just healed him up. So this guy wakes up out of his stupor when you lay on hands there, and he's like, "Adventurers,
Tell us.
I am Sildar. I came with Gundren. The goblins, they had orders from the spider. They took Gundren and the map. They took him to the Craigmaw Castle. That's all that I know at this point. Craigmaw Castle is what I heard them saying over and over again.
Craigmaw
But they now have the map. I assume that Gundren filled you guys in on the full plan
No.
for Phandalin here.
No.
No. What map?
All right, so we'll get into that a little bit here. So, bear with me while I read for a little while. More than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in the wilderness cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind the energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, and the nearby human town of Phandalin prospered well. But then disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing battle destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost. For centuries, there were rumors of buried riches that attracted treasure seekers and opportunists in the area around Phandalin, but no one has ever succeeded in locating the lost mine. In recent years, people have resettled in the area and basic mining happens around Phandalin. But more importantly, the Rockseeker brothers, a trio of dwarves, have discovered the entrance to Wave Echo Cave, and they intend to reopen the mines. It will completely revitalize this area of the country. It'll turn Phandalin into a real town again with a real economy and real riches. It'll revitalize this entire part of the country. That's I'm a member of the what are they called? Sorry. I'm a member of the Lord's Alliance, and we sent down another member of our alliance, Alano, to help kind of take care of the area of Phandalin and oversee what's happening here. We've lost contact with him about a month ago, and so when Gundren approached me about coming down here, I wanted to go see Irano. Hold on, let me get his name again.
Alano.
Alano Cookie.
Irano.
Morrison.
So, in any event, along the way, when I learned that the Rockseeker brothers have a map to the cave, I was ecstatic, overjoyed with what that will do to this part of the country. And now all seems lost. These goblins speak of the Black Spider and his plans to get involved in this. They clearly knew that Gundren was here and they were looking for the map. Now Gundren's gone, the map's gone. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we need to make our way to Phandalin. I need to make my way to Phandalin. I need to speak to Irano. I need to assess the situation more and see what can be done. If you would be so kind as to give me an escort if you're going that way, I can certainly make sure that 50 gold is paid to your group. I have nothing after being attacked by these goblins, but I will certainly be able to get a loan from the Alliance within a day after arriving in Phandalin.
Okay, we'll help.
What do you think?
Get there.
All right.
Let's do it.
So, how much healing happened to this dude, to Sildar?
One hit point.
1 hit point. So
That's
he's got
all,
one
yeah.
hit point. He does go and grabs a short sword from these goblins, but he's fucked up, right? He's in bad shape right now. So up to you guys. What you want to do from here?
I want to search that lead
Search that
goblin
lead,
and take
yeah.
my arrow out of his
Oh.
stomach.
Treasure. Okay. Who else was? What's his name was talking about? Horns was talking about looting.
Yeah.
Let's. So Corey.
There's, like, off some blood up.
Corey, you roll investigation with advantage.
Nine.
All right.
I'm also looking for any secret compartments in here that might be holding information or anything.
9 was your best of the 2 rolls.
Yeah.
There, Corey. All right. So on Emic's body, when you grab the arrow, you find a pouch. It's got 3 gold teeth and 15 silver in it.
3 gold teeth and 15 silver.
Yep.
All right.
Now, other than that, guys, you just find like a place where goblins have been shitting and some old rotten meat and stuff like.
Gross.
3 gold teeth, huh?
I sling Hornets 5 gold coins. I said that's for earlier.
Damn right. More blood just coughs out of my mouth.
So let's. I need a drink and take a leak. Let's do that, and then you guys can kind of decide what you're doing from here. We got probably half an hour left or whatever. If you want to keep on going through the cave or head back to Fandolin or whatever. But give me 3 or 5 or whatever. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we doing here? What's the plan, fellas? Some of you guys were rolling rest, right?
I'll
Do we want
stand
to talk
guard
about that?
while
Pete
I
was
watch.
gone.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, I just want to turn to the rest of the group and say, sorry, but I heard there were goblins, and I know how they are. That I had to go stop them. I had to.
Yeah, you need to check yourself.
Before you wreck yourself.
I think in the future, we, in the interest of the party, should make decisions all together. I long to fight with you guys by my side, and I think it'll strengthen our relationship if we come to these decisions as one rather than leaving.
I'm all for making group decisions as long as those decisions are what I want to do.
So
Okay, I'm gonna roll HD.
Rogar was going to stand watch, and everybody's taking a short rest here.
Yes.
So you can roll your hit die to heal if you want to heal.
I
If you want to, I don't know what your health is at.
I cough up some blood and scrawl healing tome on my forehead in blood.
So I heal back 6.
Power of the great unicorn.
Okay. All right, so you guys, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna
I'm
roll.
rolling that.
I got 4.
And then Sildar's like, did you guys agree to escort Sildar, or is he on his own to get back? That's his other kind of question. He's offering you 50 gold to do it.
We'll escort him back.
Oh yeah, we got.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill this bugbear just for fun first.
Okay, well he's gonna hang out in the background because he's got
Yeah.
1 hit point right now, unless somebody can spare a heal.
I
You
don't
don't
know.
have
Yeah.
any dice?
I got 5 back. I'm back to max.
All right,
Yeah.
I gotta heal. I gotta heal.
heal up. What are we doing next then, fellas?
I'm gonna go
I think we should escort him back, but that's my vote.
before the
I
bug
agree.
bear.
What do we have
What
to
about
do
the
the bugbear
bugbear?
for?
Because they said he has a bunch of treasure and shit back there.
I'm not worried about treasure. I'd really rather just help you.
I find treasure tempting, but ultimately, I think we should help Gunter.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna still escort this guy back. I thought we were just gonna take the bugbear out. He sounds like a bad guy leading these raids on innocent people coming by. So I figured we'd
That's
take him out.
If he's telling the truth, I mean, this was
You
You
can't
know.
trust goblins.
a goblin telling us that.
We could check. I got dark vision.
We could send Milby and the ranger out to
there.
investigate. And
I feel like if there's a big ass goblin leader that's taking people prisoners and taking our friends and ransacking people, we should take him out before we leave if we're up to it.
I'd more believe that those goblins were trying to send us into a trap.
Yeah,
It's
man.
very possible.
Probably.
It's hard. It's hard to decide if he's actually real or not. I mean, we could go check it out, but you guys would be sitting here while we do that.
So what does everybody want to do? I'll go scout ahead if you guys want to try and take
Well, I
them
can
out.
sit here. If you want to scout ahead, I can at least roll a hit die to regain. It's only 3 hit points.
That's true.
But it's more
Somebody
than
else
enough.
could watch, and he could heal.
You want to do that real quick, Stallionette?
Yeah.
Okay, so which way are you going over there? Like the bridge way, or?
Yeah, first I'm going to go over the bridge. And I
Wait.
forgot to last time. I'm going to grab my 2 arrows out of that guy on the bridge.
Okay.
Also,
He's on the ground underneath it. He fell off.
I'm going to go down there and grab my arrows out of
All
him.
right.
I'm being super cautious about checking for traps.
Okay.
along the way.
So, I want you both to. So you're gonna go across the bridge and then peek around the corner there, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So roll stealth checks.
Oh.
13.
Oops. Does it count on the ground?
No, roll it again.
10.
Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. You got 10 and a 13.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do this. Sorry, give me just a second here to play with Roll20.
I mean, I'm just going as far until I can see around that corner. I got the dark vision.
Yep, I got you. I got you.
I got the dark
Going up
vision.
in there.
So can I heal home, dude, while he's doing this?
Hit up home, dude, for what?
Healing?
Heal him, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yep. So what you guys see there is this huge cave. So the path that goes up, it turns into a spot where like the ceiling's like 50, 60 feet tall. There's a waterfall on the one end of it that's coming in like through a crack or whatever. It's a super tall waterfall. It's tall and thin. Really loud in that room. Like you couldn't hear, if somebody was talking down there, you wouldn't be able to hear them talking because it's so loud because of the waterfall. And then there's two different, like the goblins built dams to fill up a bunch of water at the top of the river. So the waterfall goes and it fills up this pool, and then it fills up another pool, and the pools are constructed of these rocks that could be knocked out of the way to empty the whole pool really quick down the tunnel. So and you see there's one goblin that's like hiding. So around the corner there to the right, there's a you can't really see what's going on there, but you see a goblin like peeking around the corner looking around. He doesn't see you guys.
Okay. Where is he at? Oh, I see him. At the bottom?
He's blue, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so then I go back and tell everybody I don't see any bugbear, but I see a goblin looking, trying to scope out for people up there.
I'm sure it's a trap. I mean, chances are he was trying to lead us into an ambush. We can continue further, but I don't know if it's good if it's just us two.
But yeah, I want to go back and tell the group that probably a trap because I don't see a bugbear. I just see a goblin on watch up there. But if y'all still want to do this, I don't think these goblins should live, so.
Let's see.
While
What are we
they're
doing?
While they're gone, I rolled a hit dice and regained full health.
I'm rolling a 1d6 using healing light on what's his fuck.
Instead of yourself.
Oh, nice.
He gets 4.
4, so he's up to 5.
Yeah.
All right.
So, should we take a vote on what we want to do here?
Kill the bugaboo.
I say we go We're all healed up. We got old boy healed up a little bit, so we can hang him back. And
Yeah, I feel like we clear these goblins out.
I said we clear this cave before we
The
go
people
back.
in the village said these guys were causing a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
That's majority win there. Let's do it.
All right, so what's the approach?
I'm gonna move up to where that dead goblin is on the bridge, and I'm gonna cast Divine Sense to see if I can sense what's over there, what kind of creatures there are.
Doesn't it? So correct me if I'm wrong, but do things that would have full cover, can you sense them?
I can't see total cover now.
Okay, so then you see what the other two saw. That goblin, he's like clearly like he's not just walking around the room, sitting napping like the rest of these are. He's on the lookout right around the corner of this thing, and he as of yet, I guess roll a stealth check.
Well, I'm using Divine Sense. I'm back on the bridge.
I understand. That's where they were too. Well, okay, you didn't go around there. Okay.
No. Yeah.
All right, I'll give it to you. Never mind. I won't have him sense you, but you sense him.
Okay.
Everything else is under full cover.
I also want to tell everybody about the waterfall cave-in thing. We tell them we should stay on the high ground because looks like they could easily flood this cave out if need be. So,
Okay.
just FYI.
FYI.
Should we take shots at him from afar or try to sneak up and attack?
I mean, I can.
Kill this dude.
I think you should.
I'll try and do a shot first before we charge in there.
Well, the ranged guy. So I say, we're on the bridge, right?
I think you're all talking back in the cave
Oh.
Yeah.
where you found Sildar right now. Everybody who's gone up and looked just looked and came back to the group.
Okay.
Well, if the ranger can, or if you guys can stealth over to the path that goes back outside the cave, if you can stand there, we can stand back on the bridge. In that little walkway there, that passageway, and you can shoot at the dude and see how many you can draw out.
If I go where?
Here.
Yeah, I was thinking
Okay.
And then we
I'll
can
go
all
right
sit
here.
here. We can all sit right here.
And then we can blow up here.
I don't want to go down along that river in case he tries to flood it out, but I'll go.
No, we'll blow it up.
I'll
right
take
here.
the bridge across and take a shot from him from here.
Yeah.
I'm blowing up the dam. So yeah. be
So where are
careful.
you going?
So everybody's going across the bridge and gonna hang out there, and Stallionette's gonna take a shot at the dude.
Yeah.
All right, so let's kind of line. Go ahead and move your tokens over there.
And then once I do, Hornets wants to blow up the dam.
Right.
It seems like the right thing to do.
Might as well get it out of the
Hey.
way. Yeah.
Stallionette, should I take the other... is he going to see me, you think?
If you hide in shadows like a thief.
Well, I'll be, but... I'm just saying, that even if I'm hiding, if it's...
I don't know. Right there looks like you're visible.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's a good idea.
Unless you went like right here, if you could.
Okay.
In that little alcove.
Yeah. It's on the other side. I should be able to get a...
Move Stallionette over.
Okay.
So let me just check here. Okay. All right. So you're gonna take a shot at him?
Yeah.
Let's just do that. And
Do
then
it.
let's do your first shot, and then we'll call it.
I think
there.
we're both... I'll take a shot, too.
We're taking simultaneous shots.
Yeah.
All right.
Double
Okay.
fist.
Okay, I'll allow it. So let's roll them out.
No. 17.
15.
All right, roll your damages.
Tony, what are you doing?
Who's taking a shot too?
3 points.
12.
Wow.
12?
Yeah, do you
Do
get plus
12
4?
damage?
Actually, it's plus 3, 5 points.
Yeah, okay.
12's the most I can do, yeah.
So, in that case, I think we'll end it here. That dude dead. Like, you guys both hit him, right? And he
Sniped.
died. But nothing else is happening but silence at that. Like, so I think, unless you guys want to keep going.
No. I gotta do
Good
it. I gotta.
spot, yeah.
No.
Nice.
Finish
I
it
gotta
out.
end it.
I'm ready.
So I guess I'll say everybody give themselves 10 more HP.
10 more HP.
I mean XP.
Yeah, I'll take the
XP.
HP.
Right?
Those are-
We're all at
XP.
275. So close.
I know.
All right, cool. Way to save Sildar. Let's see. If he would have died there, like, I don't know how they could write that in. That dude, he has got a lot to do after this, and like, if he would have died there, it would have been
That's
weird,
We would have gone on the troll adventure, killing the bugaboo.
right? Right, that still would have happened. All right, guys. Well, have a good night.